Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to address you at the annual BULAQUA conference, a forum that brings together the many stakeholders who ensure that Bulgaria's water sector continues to expand, innovate and serve its citizens. Together, we are shaping not only the future of water, but the future of our communities. We all know that water is more than just a natural resource. It is the essence of life. And that is why the European Commission has placed water at the heart of its agenda, from protecting resources and adapting to climate change to advancing sustainable development and territorial cohesion. The European Commission remains Bulgaria's committed partner in ensuring that all citizens and all communities have access to safe drinking water and effective wastewater collection and treatment. In the past, EU cohesion policy funds have been the major source of investment in the water sector in Bulgaria. Through the European funds, we have co-financed the modernization of water supply and wastewater infrastructure across the country. These investments have already produced tangible results. They have provided cleaner drinking water to 2.6 million people through the reconstruction and rehabilitation of water supply networks. Together, we inaugurated 71 wastewater treatment plants across Bulgaria, including in cities such as Vratsa, Yambol and Stara Zagora. Beyond the numbers, these projects have brought real change. They contributed to cleaner rivers and seawaters, improved public health, and enhanced the quality of life in the regions they serve. Throughout the current programming period, over 715 million euros are being invested in the water sector from EU cohesion funds, including in critical water supply and sanitation infrastructure. Numerous projects are already underway. One example is Burgas, where in September 2025, the water supply and sewage networks in the areas of Burgas East and Burgas West were made operational. As a result, more than 140,000 residents and visitors of the city are already benefiting from the improved water supply, fewer losses in the network, and proper wastewater treatment, in full compliance with EU requirements. Projects such as these demonstrate the continued efforts to modernize and strengthen Bulgaria's water sector, supported by cohesion policy funding. At the same time, the EU policy framework is evolving, and on 20 September, legislative amendments to cohesion policy came into force, designed to modernize the policy and make it more flexible, so it can respond more effectively to the new challenges facing regions across Europe. Water resilience is among the priorities identified in these proposed changes. With climate change leading to more frequent droughts and water shortages, the Commission has put forward measures to strengthen water resilience across the EU. Bulgaria has a clear stake in this effort. Some areas of the country continue to face water stress. Droughts, aging infrastructure, and transmission losses place growing pressure on communities. This underscores the need for further targeted investments to enhance water resilience and ensure reliable and sustainable services for all citizens. The EU recognizes these challenges and continues to support projects that improve water efficiency, digitize water infrastructure, and mitigate the impacts of desertification. All this in full compliance with the Urban Wastewater Treatment Directive and other key environmental legislation. But funding alone is not the full story. The success of our investments depends on strong project preparation, efficient governance, and close coordination among institutions, national, regional, and local. And this is why, as the European Commission, we remain fully committed to working hand in hand with Bulgaria to overcome administrative challenges, simplify procedures, accelerate project delivery, and ensure that EU funds deliver lasting benefits for people and communities. Before I conclude, let me leave you with a thought that I'm certain many of you share. Water is life, and how we manage it defines the future we build. Together, through continued partnership and shared responsibility, we can ensure that every drop invested today becomes a source of sustainability, opportunity, and prosperity for tomorrow. I wish you a productive and inspiring conference, full of ideas that will help turn our shared goals into real, visible results.